welcome to our book club. I'm Madison.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Mia.
And today we read Mast Cell by Paul Ehrlich. So what did you guys think of the book?
I really love this book because it helped me to clarify a lot of concepts that were a little bit confusing about immunology, specifically the difference between innate and adaptive immunity, which can kind of be a little tricky to understand. Adaptive immunity is very specific, and it includes B cells and T cells, although there are other cells that play a role too. And innate immunity is non-specific, and it's kind of always present and working. And innate immunity is where our mast cell fell into the mix of everything. And so there are granulocytes in innate immunity, and those would be things like neutrophils, eosinophils, basophils, and our wonderful mast cells. There's also macrophages that play a role too.
Oh, wow. I found it super interesting. I had no idea that it started in the bone marrow. It forms in the bone marrow as a precursor, and then it moves out into the periphery and it matures into the tissues, especially in the mucosal tissues and the epithelial tissues, which is insane.
You know, it wasn't my favorite. I know mast cells are very important because it's believed that humans wouldn't survive without mast cells, and they play a major role in our allergic response, and they're also anti-eukaryotic. But if they're just having a bad day, they can lead to other issues such as severe allergies, asthma, eczema, and other autoimmune disorders.
Yeah, so since it's a granulocyte, it can release things like inflammatory mediators. That would include things like histamine and proteases and cytokines and mucosinoids, and these things lead to inflammation, which cannot be fun for everyone if it's not necessary.
Mm-hmm.
I do also know, which really sucks, is that they play a role in complement. There's a trigger by C3A that attaches to the mast cells and causes an local inflammation response, which sucks because
Sucks. They suck.
Kind of annoying. Finally, they're also really important though because they help with our mucosal barrier. Overall, pretty good book.
Yeah, something that grandma could read. I think we're allergic to the library.
Yeah, something in the library.
Gotta be those mast cells.